everybody. Today we can react My Story Animated. Previously, My Story Animated. Today we're going to react. I let my sister sing with voice because she is pretty, and you guys want to watch it. Are you okay? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you okay? Let me fix this because this is freaking stubborn. Okay, I hope you can see me pretty clearly. Pretty clearly. Okay, now. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Hello. Just leave the comment. Oh, let's just watch.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm from Ohio.
Oh, hello, Anna.
Please like and subscribe. My parents always dreamt of being
Hello,
really
Anna.
famous singers, but they
Great.
could never become anything more than background vocals. So when me and my sister Tanya were born, Dad taught me all about music. While Tanya was Mom's favorite, because she was the pretty one. Everyone admired her emerald green eyes and blonde hair. Once when we were 5, a woman even tried to steal her from the park. Let go of my sister. I'm gonna scream. I'll give you $10, kid. Let go of her hand. Tanya and I struggled until she let go and ran away before the police came.
Hey, yo,
Tanya
is she
hugged me
criminal?
tight.
Is that woman criminal?
You saved me. No one touches you on my watch, sis. Even growing up, she always had everyone's attention, whereas I enjoyed my simple life. But then, grade, things took a wild turn. One day after school, we got home to see Dad being rushed to the hospital. He had a heart attack. A week passed by, and we found out he wasn't going to get better unless he had this really expensive surgery, and we didn't have money for it. Mom was thinking about selling the house when, out of the blue, she got a phone call. After she hung up, she screamed like crazy. My former agent told me they're looking for new talent, and they're gonna pay huge money.
Good
she
for
told
you.
us about a music audition that was happening in another week and asked us to grab the opportunity.
Good for you.
On the day of the audition, everyone was stunned by Tanya's looks, but when she opened her mouth, they all covered her ears.
Good for you.
From the other side.
Hey, yo.
Grab the mic from her hands or shut off the speakers. I can't stand her voice.
Hey, yo.
Oh, he was over-exaggerating, but not entirely. Tanya couldn't sing a note, not even in the bathroom. A few minutes later, it was my turn, and we started. The producers looked mesmerized. I'm not giving up on you. You know I love you. Please hug me and say it back. Good. I love you. After a long discussion, they announced they were going to sign both of us. But there was one condition. They wanted me to sing, but in the background for Tanya. She would lip sync to my voice. No, that's wrong. We won't be doing that. But Tanya held my hand with teary eyes. Please, sis, we have to do this. We need the money. But Tanya, Anna, my love, the future of our family rests on your shoulders now. Think about your dad. Think about our family, honey. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stand to see my family suffering. So I agreed. After we
she
signed
agreed
the deal,
because she wanted to help her family
paid,
and her
she
dad.
came back home all healthy in a month. And then it was just me and Tanya and the non-ending music videos and tours around the country. Everywhere Tanya went, people would go crazy for her. They would literally jump her to catch sight of her. These people were nuts. And clearly, this was getting to Tanya's head, because when we returned to school after summer break, she started acting like a queen and a bully. Get out of my seat. That's my spot. Don't you know who I am? The guy didn't even flinch and kept munching on his sandwich. And Tanya looked as furious as a dragon. Hey, we can take another seat. Maybe he can't hear, but she just picked up a bottle full of mustard and dumped it on his head. You've got to be freaking kidding me. I looked at the guy who
Tanya,
looked
Tanya.
raging mad. Hey, I'm sorry about my sister. She's a little... Please,
I
let
don't
him
know
go.
why
I'll
Tanya
pay
do
for your
that.
jacket later. I grabbed Tanya's
Is
hand
she
as I
going
pulled her out of
spoiled?
there. Have you lost your mind? Didn't you see? He was acting as if he didn't know me. Tanya, you're not the president, and you should...
Yeah.
Whatever, Anna. You didn't have to say sorry to him. He's a jerk. Saying that, she stormed away. Ugh, such a diva. Later, after school
Yep,
was
she
over,
is such
I
a
went into the
diva.
music room to
Diva.
practice my singing.
I mean
But
diva.
just as I finished, I heard someone clap behind me, and I was shocked to see the guy
Can
from the
everyone
cafeteria.
hear me?
Brandon. That voice. That's your sister's voice when
And
she
can
sings, isn't it?
everyone
Oh, God,
hear this
what
phone?
now? But he didn't know anything for sure. I thought you didn't know her. And now you know her voice?
Oh, dang it.
I never said that. She just assumed it. I know who she is. And now I know her little secret. You nothing.
What?
With every sentence, he kept getting closer as I was backing away. I tripped over something. And he
Hey,
caught me.
yo.
What are you even doing here? Everyone's gone. But you're still here. And you
Huh.
kind of owe me something. My eyes widened at that. But then he put me back on my feet and continued. You said you'll pay for my
Oh.
jacket. I'm here to collect the money.
Shoot.
Right. What was I even thinking? I gave him some money from my bag and ran out of there. A few days later, while I was in the library, Tanya came to me. I want you to go and give this to Brandon and tell him that I want to meet him at the cafe tonight. What? Why? What are you up to now? Didn't you
why?
see? He ignored me. He isn't like the other guys who were running after me 24/7. I like him. I want him. I want to make him my freaking boyfriend. Well, then you go and talk to him. Why should I do it?
Go.
Because I'm me, duh. I'm a superstar. I can't make the first move. I don't want to look desperate. Do it for me, please. Reluctantly, I left a note on
Okay.
his table and asked him to come to the cafe
Ridiculous.
and ran out of there. Later, Tanya asked me to tag along. And just when we
Shoot.
reached the cafe, she saw some random people
Shoot.
with cameras there. Oh no, paparazzi. I can't be seen with anyone. My contract doesn't allow me
Paparazzi.
to date publicly, Anna. But what about Brandon? He's waiting for you. Can you please go and tell him I'll see him tomorrow at school? Okay, thanks, bye. Saying
What
that, she ran into a
about
cab
go
and
at
drove
dinner
away.
privately?
Now I had
That
no
is
choice but
simple
to inform
move.
Brandon myself. So I went in. Hey, I'm sorry, but I thought you wouldn't come and that this was some stupid prank, but I'm glad you're here. What? Me? Wait, did he think I was the one who called him here? Shoot. I wanted to tell him everything, but he looked so happy to see me, and he'd ordered all my favorite food items.
Hey,
I thought I
yo.
could wait another few minutes
That
before
lucky.
telling him, but as time
Now I'm
went
getting
by,
jealous right
things
now.
just kept getting better and better. He was pretty cool. After our little date, he walked me back home. This was my chance to tell him the truth, but he just pulled me in for a kiss, and gosh, it was amazing. Suddenly, I heard Tanya coming out the front door, and I pushed him away into the bushes and rushed in. The
Oh,
next
God.
day, I was
Oh,
looking
God.
for him
Oh, God.
everywhere to tell him the truth.
No.
But I found Tanya was already talking to him in the corridor.
No.
Frickin' fishes. What do you mean you don't like me? Then why did you show up at the cafe last night? What are you, crazy? I wasn't waiting for you. I was there for Anna. I wouldn't
What?
date someone as mean as you, even if you
What?
were the last girl on earth. How dare
What?
you? Tanya slapped him hard and ran out of there, and all the kids were
What?
recording everything on their phones. This was bad.
God.
I ran after Tanya, but she pushed me away. We get lost, Anna. I told you I liked him, but
For him.
you trapped him first. Tanya, stop it. I didn't do anything. He
Yeah.
liked me from the beginning, and you sent me to him. Yeah, it was my biggest mistake, thinking I could trust you, traitor witch. She jumped onto me and grabbed my hair,
I don't
and we
think
broke into
she
a huge
quite
fight.
surgery. It's
Mom
just
and Dad were called in,
huge
and the principal showed them
misunderstanding.
the videos the kids had recorded. He said Tanya's behavior was getting worse day by day, and she was suspended for a month. I felt so bad and went to hug her later that night and told her I wasn't going to see Brandon anymore, and she immediately hugged me. But when I went to my room, Brandon was already waiting there. Why are you avoiding me? And what was your sis talking about today? Brandon, you can't be here. Get out now. Hey,
Huh.
chill. Why do you look so tense? Tell me what happened. He pulled me close into his
problem.
arms, and I just melted. I told
Oh,
him everything,
girl.
honestly. And then he looked into my eyes. I won't
Yeah,
force you to
in
like me.
Cougar
but if
AI,
you do, I
girl
won't
did
let anyone keep you
attracted
away
to
from me,
me
Anna.
though. I
He
don't know
moved in to
why.
kiss me. But
I
just then, Tanya
I
came into my room with a fire extinguisher in her hand and
shoot.
sprayed it all over
Oh,
us. I knew it, you ugly cow. I
what?
knew you're a filthy backstabber,
What?
and I'm going to destroy you both. Suddenly,
What?
Mom and Dad came running too, and she was
Oh, no,
taken
no,
back
no,
to
no,
her
no,
room.
no, no,
And
no,
I was
no, no,
grounded for a
no.
week for inviting
No,
a
no,
boy.
no.
We had a big concert soon, and though I was super mad at Tanya, I still had to help her because of our contract. As usual, I was singing
Oh.
backstage while the entire crowd was cheering for Tanya. After the performance was over, she
Great.
was given an award for star performer. Even Mom and Dad were called on stage. You guys must feel truly blessed to have a daughter with the voice of an angel. It's an honor. We're so
That's
lucky
absolutely
to have her.
lie.
For some reason, I felt really left out, and I smashed my mic on the ground. Just then, someone from the audience asked Tanya to dedicate a song to Mom. Holy moly. Tanya made this gesture with her hands that was my cue to sing every time. But my mic, it was lying broken on the floor. She started singing without me, and everyone in the audience heard her real voice. Oh my God! A wave of silence passed through the audience, and Tanya looked at me super mad. The crowd started chanting that she was a fraud who did lip syncing.
Good.
They went mad and started
Oh my
climbing onto
God.
the stage. The bodyguards
That's not
immediately
good.
took Tanya and my parents away to safety and left me there all by myself. How could they?
Shoot.
I ran out of the venue and I was raging mad. I did so much for them, and they didn't care about me one bit. But when I reached home, I was shocked to see a huge crowd gathered in front of my house. What in the world was happening? Just then, my phone went buzzing like crazy with videos and messages from everyone. Tanya's bullying and lip-syncing videos were going viral, and someone uploaded my video as the real singer too. Holy Mother of Jesus.
Yep,
I quickly
Holy
went into
Mother
the house
Jesus
through the
is
back
dead.
door, and on seeing me,
Oh
Tanya viciously
God.
threw a vase at me, which I barely
Oh.
missed. Just then, I saw all the singing awards and trophies she was burning in the fireplace. Oh my God, have you gone crazy? Why would you do that? What were you thinking? Trying to ruin me? What? Are you kidding me? It was an accident. Oh,
Yep,
was it?
pretty
Or is it
accident.
because you want some fame for yourself now? Just remember this, you witch. People hear your voice because of my face. Otherwise, no one would ever pay you, even if you sang on the roadside. Who was this monster? You're such a mean, self-absorbed brat, Tanya. I can't believe you'd say that to me when the fact is, you're only a star because of my voice. Without me, you're just a pretty
Sad
dumb
story.
face. Tanya picked up a burning trophy in her hand and charged at me with full force. You took away everything from me. The guy I loved, my reputation at school, and now my fame too. I'm gonna kill you. Thankfully, Mom and Dad came in and stopped her just in time. Stop this madness right now.
Yep.
I can't believe we were so blinded by your beauty and fame that we never realized what a monster you were turning into. Dad took the burning trophy from her hand and threw it away. Anna, we're so sorry. We've never truly appreciated you for everything you've done for us.
You should
You're the daughter
appreciate
that
her.
every parent would be proud of.
You should
Please
appreciate
forgive
her.
us. Oh, Mom, Dad, it's... you people are just morons. And I'm not letting go of my fame so easily. Watch this. I'm gonna walk out and everyone is still gonna love me. Tanya opened the front door and walked out. And all the media... So, is it true you can't sing? And that creepy frog voice we heard? Was it your real voice? And who's the real singer? Is she your sister? We want to say her. You're just fake trash. Just then, a bunch of anti-fans started throwing eggs and rotten tomatoes at her. She was screaming like crazy and pushing through the crowd to get to her car. And well, I was enjoying it. She was totally getting what she deserved. I thought I'd get a better view from my room, so I went up and found Brandon there. I immediately hugged him.
Wow.
The truth's all out now, and I can't believe I'm dating the real star. I'm excited for your famous life now. No, Brandon, I just want a peaceful life. And if you're with me to enjoy some kind of popularity, you got the wrong girl. No, babe. I don't care about what you choose, just as long as I can be with you, always.
Yay! Happy ending. Except her sister. Happy ending except her sister. Well, anyway, guys, what we gonna watch today? Okay. See if I can watch next video. How about I made this 3 school billionaire heartthrobs fight over me. Hey yo!
I was walking towards the
What the
lockers
flip?
one day when I noticed the popular boys in school looking at me like I was some kind of snack.
Okay, I
It
already
was the
watched
first time in
this.
2 years they'd noticed
I cannot watch
me.
that.
Then
I
they were
already watched
suddenly
this.
smiling at me. What's going on? I got so nervous, I crashed straight into an open locker door and my books fell to the floor. Wow, what an entry. Seriously? Her? The nerd? Well, she is cute, but... Hey everyone, my name is
I
Allison.
had
Allie for
enough
short.
being too
I'm
kind.
just a
I'm
normal high school
savage
student
now.
and have the most normal, boring life of anyone I know. All the
I
other
am
kids
a
finding
now.
things during spring break. Sarah B traveled to
Interesting.
Prague with her family.
Yep.
Kara got to go to Cancun. Priyanka went skydiving. The most interesting thing I did was clean up my
Yeah.
dog Lulu's poop. But it wasn't
Hey
anyone's fault but mine.
yo!
Sure, it's true. My parents couldn't afford to take me on
Oh,
fancy
God.
trips like that.
No,
They
no,
only
no.
ran a restaurant together, and all their money went
Yeah.
back into the business, and they needed me to help out
Wow,
after school.
pretty
But
good
the truth
business.
is, they would have let me do anything I wanted, but I was too scared. I could never go skydiving or even
That's
flying to another
good.
country like Prague. My whole life, I had been scared of everything, and I was sick
Yeah.
of it. Just once, I wished I could go on an adventure of my own, but I had to look at everyone else
56
having a
on
great life through
everything.
Instagram. And sometimes I
Or
couldn't even look at their
36
photos
on
because
your
my stupid
emotion.
phone was constantly acting up. I
Yeah.
was telling Kara all this while we picked up our food at lunch, and she
My
said,
phone also acting
well,
up.
if you're too scared to do anything, you can't really complain about not
Yep.
doing anything. Not to be harsh, you know,
Yeah.
but it's your life.
My
You're the
phone
one who has
also
to live
acting
it.
up.
You know what, Kara? You're right. Every time I get an opportunity to do something fun or crazy or scary, I'll do it. With a newfound determination,
Should.
I shook Kara's hand. But when I sat down, I sat on my phone and saw that it was dialing some random number. I held
Oh.
it to my ear, but there was only a strange static sound, but it seemed to be mostly okay. After
Trying
school,
scary
my
up.
friend Kara and I were at
That
my parents'
kinda weird
restaurant studying
and
for the
sus.
history test. I don't know why you don't like this place. I'd be so happy if my parents had a restaurant and I could eat free
Yeah.
breadsticks every day. You're eating free breadsticks now. A man
You
came
eat
into the restaurant just then.
breadsticks.
He wasn't like our
You eat
usual
free
customers.
breadstick
He
every
had
day.
a nice suit on and dark sunglasses. It seems like he was looking for someone.
And
His
now.
eyes landed on me, and I looked down at my textbook. It was none of my business. Kara nudged me, and when I looked up again, the man was standing right in front of our booth.
Hey
Agent
yo.
Dark, I'm Agent West. I
That
need you
guy
to
is
come with me.
handsome.
I stared at him, dumbfounded.
Lucky her.
Was this a prank? Please, Agent Dark, we don't have much time. My name is Allison, no real names. In case
Listen.
one of us is captured, the less we know about each other, the better. My heart was pounding. Was this guy for real? None of what he was saying made any sense. Agent Dark and I were just finishing up. She's ready now. What? I couldn't believe it. Why would she do
What?
that? She kicked me under the table and me as if to
God.
say, what are you waiting for? He looks like a Greek god. Would you excuse us, sir?
What?
She dragged me up and
She
pulled me
think
to the
of
corner.
her.
This is your
She
big
think of
chance.
him as
Adventure, no
God.
fear. You said you would take your next opportunity, remember? I
Huh.
didn't mean this. I don't know anything about being a spy or fighting. I'm
I
boring,
know.
remember? That's the only thing anyone knows about me. And guess what? It's true.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's not what you want. This is it, Hallie. You either go and do this thing with this random, beautiful Greek god of a man, or you stay boring and safe forever. Remember, in life,
Stay
nothing changes unless
boring.
you change it.
Stay
Maybe
boring.
she was right. It was time to do
Stay
something
boring
crazy,
and stay
to finally step out of my comfort zone. I stood up.
stay in
My
comfort
mom
room
glanced over
forever.
from me from the
What the
kitchen
flip?
window. Are you leaving, honey? Why don't you and your friends take some breadsticks with you? I grabbed the sticks and nodded to Agent West, who led me out of the restaurant by the hand. A black car was waiting for us outside.
Yo,
We both
that's
got into
pretty
the back
cool.
seat, and the car
That's pretty
rolled out of
cool.
the parking lot. I couldn't see the driver. There was a partition separating the front of the car from the back. Agent West breathed a sigh of relief. We were so glad to finally get your signal. We thought you were captured, or worse. What signal? The access code. You called in yesterday. The numbers you put in. We know it was you. Don't
What?
try to back out now.
Hell no.
What code? What numbers? But then I remembered yesterday when I was eating lunch in the cafeteria. I sat on my phone. The butt dial. That was totally
butt
random,
dial.
though. What were the odds that I sat on my phone in just the right way to dial a secret number and enter the correct 16-digit secret password? Maybe I should buy lottery tickets.
She's doing.
Agent West was quiet for most of
She
the ride.
do it
I had a
randomly.
million
Is she
questions,
lucky?
but I was afraid if I opened my mouth, the truth would spill out, and my adventure would be over before it started. Finally, the car slowed down and parked.
God.
I stopped and stared as I got out. We were in the circle drive of a mansion. Not one of those fake McMansions either. Like a real, gigantic, beautiful palace. It looked like royalty
That's
lived there.
big.
Or at least a really wealthy
Pretty
athlete.
cool.
Agent West removed something draped over a hanger from the trunk
What's
and
he-
held it out to me.
what-
Put this
What's
on.
he
I
moving?
ducked into the back seat and changed as fast as I could. Thankfully, the
Just-
partition was still up and the windows were almost as black as the paint.
By
When I
uniform.
emerged, Agent West's jaw dropped. I was in a glittering blue dress. I didn't have a mirror, but
Wow,
judging
good.
by Agent West's expression, the dress must have looked pretty good.
Huh.
Everything all right? He pulled himself together, and we approached the entrance. Your mission is to
Is
distract
this
the
some
ambassador.
kind of freaking
That'll give you
anime?
time to crack the safe and steal the device. Distract him how? I'm sure you'll think of
Freaking
something.
anime.
If anything, the inside was even more gorgeous. Spiral staircase, crystal chandelier, guests in glamorous
Wow.
attire all around.
Wow.
That's the ambassador over there. A small man with a mean, pinched face sips champagne by himself in the corner. I don't think I can do this. I'm just a student. I'm not trained. Agent West took my hands. Don't panic. They wouldn't have chosen you for this mission if they didn't know you were capable. Besides,
Well, you
believe in you.
capable.
I gulped. It was nice to hear,
Yeah.
but was it really me he believed in?
Just
Or just the
a
person he
student.
thought I was? Taking a closer look at him, Agent West didn't seem to be much older than I was. But how could a
he's
high
pretty
school
younger.
freshman be an international spy? Maybe he just looked young. Then it clicked. I knew what I had to do to make it through this mission. From this moment on, I would pretend to be the person they thought I was. If she was brave, poised and confident and quick on her feet, then I would be too. I nodded to
I'd be
Agent West
too.
and he slipped away. I grabbed a glass of champagne from a passing server's tray. I started
Champagne.
walking, took a sip. I immediately spit it out. Gross. I set the glass down on another server's tray
You're
and walked
freaking
right
young.
up to the ambassador. He stared at me grumpily. I smiled
Huh.
back, but I didn't know what to say. Was I supposed to introduce myself? Suddenly,
Yeah.
I was mad. Agent
I
West
guess.
had left me here by myself with no preparation and no plan. At a strange place surrounded by strange new people? How did I even know he
Yeah.
was who he said he was? Maybe he worked for the bad guys. Who were the bad guys? I stopped
I
and
get
took a
this
breath. I didn't think he worked for the bad guys. Remember, I told myself, you're not Allie, a boring, ordinary freshman at Claremont
Yeah.
High. You're Agent Dark, international spy extraordinaire. Breadstick? I offered a
Breadstick?
breadstick from my purse.
Breast.
The ambassador's angry
Seriously,
face
that
broke
girl?
into a delighted smile. Don't mind if I do. A little while later, Agent West appeared and pulled me away from the ambassador. I had done such a good job charming him that he seemed disappointed to see me leave. He even wanted me to meet his daughter. Agent West and I snuck out onto
Wow.
the balcony. The city
God.
lights sparkled in front of us. I got it. I
Good.
didn't even know what it was, but I was
What?
happy the mission was a success. You were incredible tonight, Agent Dark. I couldn't have done it without you.
Well,
That
she
made
a
me feel even
pretty
better.
nerdy
Like maybe
charm.
I wasn't here by mistake, and I was capable. Can't you tell me your real name? You already know mine. I'm Zane. Nice to meet you, Zane. The sounds of
Zane.
the party were faint.
Good
Here on
name.
the balcony, it was quiet. Just me and Agent West. He peered into my eyes. My heart began to pound. He leaned in to kiss me. An alarm went off just before our lips met. It was a deafening wail. There were shouts inside, people scrambling everywhere. We have to go.
Something
He hopped up the
dangerous.
balcony railing onto some vines climbing up the mansion wall. I froze. That didn't look very stable. I looked
Yeah.
down at the distant gravel below. Then I heard more shouting inside. It sounded angry. I glanced through the sliding glass doors.
Whip.
2 burly security guards noticed me. One pointed right at me, and they hurried toward the glass. I turned back to Agent West. He held out his hand. The security guards were almost there. I took another deep breath. Remember, Allie, what would Agent Dark do? Just as the security guards
Be
crashed through the doors,
brave.
I took Agent West's hand and leaped off the balcony. He tugged a vine loose, and we slid all the way down, the ground coming up fast. We swung safely onto the circle drive, landed on our feet.
Ah,
The black
kinda
car was
cool.
already waiting for us. We dove into the back seat, and the driver hit the gas hard. We sped off, leaving the
Yeah,
security guards in
Rome.
the dust.
Run
My
fast.
adrenaline was pumping. I looked over at Agent West, and we
Cool
both burst
action.
out laughing. Later, Agent West walked me to my front door. We stood on the
Okay,
steps, both quiet and giddy from our close call. Thanks for everything, Allison. You're even more impressive than your reputation. That's right. Take that, Agent Dark. Call me Allie. Good night, Allie. Good night, Zane. When I finally went back to school the next day, I felt a new sense of confidence. All my fears were
Yeah.
gone. While Priyanka and Sarah B
Good.
talked about their adventures skydiving or going to Prague,
Skydive.
I had to keep my mouth shut and just pretend like I was jealous. They would never know that I got to be a secret spy. At least Kara knew. And I looked amazing in that dress. Speaking of, that dress was too nice to wear only once. I decided to go to the dance with it.
Okay.
When I got there,
Okay.
everyone was buzzing in the
Very
halls.
cool.
I had no clue what all the commotion was about. And then, there he was, Zane, in a tux and a vest. You look familiar.
Shot.
I glared at him. I wasn't sure I was in the mood for jokes when I hadn't heard a word from him in weeks.
Huh.
You know, you could have texted or
Is
called or
she
sent a
mad?
flying pigeon or something. I know. I'm sorry I just disappeared like that. I had to go radio silent until the heat died down.
Radio
I was afraid if I contacted you, I might put you in danger. Yeah, well,
Okay. What
I
if
like danger, don't you know?
Agent Jane
I've
will
jumped
know
off balconies.
a
I think I can handle
real
a phone call.
identity?
As mad as I am, I have to
If
say,
if
I'm glad
he
to
know
see you,
about
and I'm happy
real
you're safe.
identity.
Well, I appreciate that. I know I'm probably too late, but I wanted to ask you, just in case. I waited, nervous. Did he need me for another mission? I wasn't sure I was
Maybe.
ready for that kind of excitement again so soon. Especially considering we'd almost been caught last time. What would have happened to me if I hadn't taken the leap off that balcony?
I don't know.
Worse? I was okay with life being a little boring sometimes.
Boy, sometimes.
Do you have a date for the dance? That's one mission I was happy to accept. I do now.
Oh my God! This Roman.
Together, we
get
walked in like some
romance.
power couple from a magazine cover or something. I finally felt like I wasn't just some scared, boring girl who had to get all her excitement from watching my friends'
What
vacation
happened,
videos.
Agent Dark
It's true,
though?
a high school dance may not have been as glamorous as an evening
What
undercover at an ambassador's house. It had to be, because now I knew I didn't have to be afraid. I was much braver than I ever believed. Facing
Lit.
my fears made me realize I can do anything as long as I don't let it stop me. While we danced and I kissed Zane,
Oh. Wow! Amazing ending.
finally realizing I had the power to change my life and become the person I wanted to
Amazing
be.
ending.
Even without all
I
the
like
action, I knew
Yeah.
I had no reason to be afraid anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Click subscribe, click like button, and enjoy. Bye.
From Nestle.
Bye. Thank you for watching. Okay.